time for the 13th annual Harold Hardgrove Memorial 50, $15,000 to win. Field bunched up in turn 3. They're in the Earnhardt Technologies starting box. The Gorsuch Performance green flag is out and we're racing. Into turn number 1, side by side. Terry English right up against the concrete. He'll go side by side with Cameron Marlar into turn 3. Marlar slides up in front of English. English will cross over in turn number 4. It'll be Cameron Marlar leading lap number 1. Terry English in second. Winger in third. Skylar Marlar in fourth. Brandon Overton holding down the 5th spot. Cameron Marlar beginning to put a little distance between himself and the 96 of Tanner English. It'll be Ashton Winger looking him over. He'll dive to the inside in turn 3. We're going 3 wide back through the pack. Joseph Joyner in the middle of that in car number 10 as he makes his way. Slicing and dicing through the field. He'll get up on the outside now. Battle for the lead, for second rather, off of turn 4. There you see Cameron Marlar off in the distance. Terry English trying to hold off Ashton Winger as they battle for second. English working a little bit away from that wall. He doesn't want to get too close to it because he knows Winger is right there to strike in that 12 car if he does. Here's the onboard shot from Josh Rice in car number 11. He's got Josh Putnam right in front of him in the 212 car. There you see it on your screen. We saw it from Rice's viewpoint. Now we look from the eye in the sky. There's Marlar. He's out in front. Oh, he tags the wall. You can see the sparks coming off the right rear for Cameron Marlar. You don't want to do that too many times. 50 laps is a long way to go. Mining construction caution flag. Field doubled up behind Cameron Marlar in the Earnhardt Technologies restart zone. There's the Gorsuch Performance green flag. We are back racing. Look at Winger on the high side. He clears English off at 2. He'll take over the second spot. So Winger made the move on English. He moves up to second. Now can he catch the leader? Cameron Marlar. There's Josh Rice. He's still battling with Josh Putnam. We have got all kinds of contests going on all through the field. There's Sam Seawright battling with the 212. There's your leader up in the upper left-hand box, Cameron Marlar. Battle for fourth in the lower right-hand spot. So a tight battle. Zach Mitchell's in there with the 212, the Josh Putnam, and the 16 of Sam Seawright. So that is the battle for the 7th spot. So they do have a history, does Josh Putnam and Sam Seawright. They are both on probation for running into each other on the racetrack. They are racing clean with each other up to this point. Here we go, getting ready for the Earnhardt Technologies restart zone with the Gorsuch Performance green flag. We're back underway. Terry English returns the favor on Ashton Winger on this restart. He'll drop Winger back to the 3rd spot. Cameron Marlar out in front. Oh, we got trouble in turn number 4. Halfway between turns 3 and 4. They're in it. They're on it. Green flag is out. Gorsuch Performance green flag sends them on their way down into turn number 1. Marlar pulling the field about 4 car lengths down the back straightaway. It's English and Winger side by side for second off at turn 4. Back behind them, the 76, Brandon Overton holding down the 4th spot. Zach Mitchell running in 5th. Marlar is now catching the lap traffic off the 4. And it's Josh Putnam trying to hold off Sam Seawright. Those two guys just can't get away from each other. But no contact between them thus far that we know of. Well, we got a 3-boxer going here. We got Josh Rice in the 11 car right behind them. He's got a good view of this battle. Oh, we're in lap traffic now. Marlar trying to move around some lap traffic, went to the high side. So far, Winger has not been able to make a dent in that 2.4 second advantage that Marlar has over him. Winger now beginning to close in on Marlar. He's gonna be in Marlar's line as he tries to get by Highs in the 388 car. Winger is closed to within about 5 car lengths. Coming off of turn 4 on the low side, it's Marlar. On the high side, it's Winger. Here they come into turn 1. Ashton Winger gonna let it eat up on the outside of the racetrack. He's ripping the lip in the 12 car, trying to catch the 57 of Cameron Marlar. It's now 10 laps to go, 10 to go. Can Winger catch Marlar? Winger gonna let it all hang out now. It's time to use up the right rear of his race car. I've seen him use up the right rear, the right front, the left rear. I've seen him use up a whole race car to go for a win in Greenville, Mississippi about 6 years ago. Here he goes to the inside. Marlar moved up, looking at lap traffic. Now it's Winger on the inside. The battle's up front for the lead in the closing laps. Winger to the outside. He's got the momentum coming off of 4. He's alongside Marlar, but Marlar shuts the door on him. Winger will go to the inside. This is car wrestling at its finest. Josh Henry slow in the back straightaway will slow the pace. They approach the Earnhardt Technologies restart zone. They're in it. They're on it. The Gorsuch Performance green flag is out. Here we go. Into turn number 1. Winger clears English in that 2nd spot. English trying to get a run on Winger down the back straightaway. Winger will go to the bottom of the racetrack. He was trying to work that outside earlier. But in the meantime, it's Marlar pulling away. Here comes Zach Mitchell in the 57. He'll battle English for the 3rd spot. There's a guy that was shot out of a cannon. He came out of nowhere. He's up to 3rd. Zach Mitchell trying to make a late race charge. Cameron Marlar pulling away from Ashton Winger. He's got a 1.617 lead over Ashton Winger with inside of 5 to go. This time by, it'll be 3 to go. Cameron Marlar trying to keep the big money right here in North Tennessee and South Kentucky at his home track. Caution flag is out. Mining construction caution flag in the air. Oh, it's Skylar Marlar in the 257. They're in the Earnhardt Technologies restart zone. The Gorsuch Performance green flag is out. We're racing. Here comes Winger. He gets a run on the inside in turn 1. Can't make it happen. Off the 2, down the back straightaway. They'll dive into turn number 3. Marlar trying to keep the 12 car behind him. There's now 2 laps to go. 2 to go. This time by. It's Marlar by about 3 car lengths over Ashton Winger off of turn 2 down the back straightaway. Winger's got about 3 car left. Got 3 car lengths on the 3rd place car. Barrett's 1 to go in the air. Barrett's 1 to go. The white flag is out. Working the final lap. Off of turn 2. It's Cameron Marlar by 6 car lengths over Ashton Winger and pulling away. He'll bring it off at turn 4. He'll win the Harold Hardgrove Memorial. $15,000 richer for Cameron Marlar. Ashton Winger comes home in second.
Ladies and gentlemen, climbing out of the car, $15,000 richer, Cameron Marlar. All right, Cameron, a pretty big one here for you tonight, $15,000 richer. How's it feel for you to get this one?
Oh man, it's this race particular is like, it's really bothered me. Like every year I come here to this race and just run terrible. And dude, we had ignition problems. It wouldn't run qualifying. Halfway ran in the heat race. I'm like, man, here it goes again. Another Harold Hardgrove and down the drain. But we got it fixed and everything ran flawless. All 4 tires stayed up, and just can't thank everybody, especially Ashton. I crowded him up that front straightaway. Like, I thought I heard somebody, but I didn't think somebody was going to get way out there, so I apologize to him. But just Longhorn Bilstein, that's a custom engine. Carroll Properties, my mom and dad, Extreme Flooring. Just can't thank everybody enough. There's a lot of people that make it go happen.
You were dominant early on off the initial start. You know, got into lap traffic, and Ashton got pretty close to you. How happy were you to see that late caution?
Oh, you have no clue. But then Skylar brought that last caution out, and I was like, oh, come on, man. Like, don't do this to me. So, but it worked out.
Anyone else do you want to thank on this 57 machine?
Man, you see all these people? Like, they're all with us. I couldn't name every single one of them, or we would be here all night.
Anything else do you want to say? You know, this is a big win for you tonight.
Oh, yeah, and you know, shout out to Hunt the Front. This deal's like, it's borderline being kind of a national event. But you see, like, a lot of people get their first bigger wins with them. You know, they go places where the local guy can win. So I really appreciate them guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner tonight, Cameron Marlar. Now going to pick up a word with second place finisher Ashton Winger. Man, Ashton, it looked like you had a piece tonight. You know, you got so close to Cameron, and then, you know, that last caution just kind of took the wind out of your sails.
Yeah, I mean, I knew when I redrew the 3. I mean, I felt like Cameron was going to be really good. I know he's won here a good bit, and shoot, it feels like, you know, this place is packed out. It's cool to see, but it seems like every other person here is probably a Marlar. So, you know, that's a really cool family, and they're pretty good for racing. So, congrats to Cameron, and I know I started next to Skylar. We've been close with them for a long time, and it's cool to see Cameron get a win. Just, I don't know. I mean, I felt like I fired off pretty good there, and then I rode for a minute, and then once I got to second, it was weird. It's like I got tighter, and then I kind of just, you know, bid my time there for a minute, and then once we got to lap traffic, I felt like once I moved my entry out into 3 there and blasted the top, I felt like I was able to get back to Cameron, and I you know, you just never know when a caution's going to fall. So, you know, you never know what was going to happen there, but it would have been cool to race it out. Just thanks to Jeff Matthews and Jeff Matthews Motorsports, RVS Kurz, Kaiser Manufacturing, Integra Shocks, Rocket Chassis, Andy Durham Race Engines, A Plus Collision Center, CSR Aluminum Fabrication, Super K Express, FK Rod Ends, Wilders Drive Shafts, Rap Tech, my buddy Dalton Cook, he helps me out a ton, and I usually forget him. Just everybody at CSR, they help me out a ton. Clint, Stacy, Michael, Andy, just say hey to Cam and Olivia back home, say hey to my mama back home, Lexi, just second sucks, but we'll keep a smile on our face, and congrats to Zach. I know he's got a new deal, and that's really cool for him. It's cool to see him run good. We'll keep plugging away, and maybe we'll win another one of these things soon.
Third place finisher Zach Mitchell. Zach, a podium finish for you. You know, put it all together tonight. Kind of, you know, had to do a little work to get to third, but, you know, so it's got to feel pretty good to get on the podium here.
Yeah, really, when I started out, I really wasn't that great. Just kind of maintaining, but it seemed like the longer we run, the better I got. But I just want to thank all my crew, Mike, Dwayne, my dad, everybody, Dalton, everybody here that helped us. I want to thank Coleman Farms Racing, man, for giving me this opportunity, NPM Marketing, Bilstein Shocks, SRI, Longhorn Race Cars, just everybody that makes this thing go around the racetrack. And I want to say hi to my wife at home, and I love her, and I'll be home here after a while.
You know, you brought up Coleman Farms. You know, new partnership. How's that been going?
It's been really good. Just a little bit of adjustment, you know, racing full time now, but business is, you know, is good. So we'll build on it and go to Eldora.